Hello, Leo, and welcome to your general reading for June 2025. If you just found my channel, thank you so much for being here and welcome. All right, what do you need to see, Leo? Let's get the cards on the table. Wow, not what whoa. Okay, I heard take them. Not exactly what I expected to see, but let's keep going. Door to value, the garden and the gate, the sun, strategy. Okay. Bottom of the deck, envy. I'll leave that out. Wow. I want to say that these two energies feel like a circumstance. And, okay, wow, there's a story. It feels really specific. There is a circumstance that one of you has found yourself in, and this person who happens upon your path somehow participates in, I'm hearing, what you do with this. Now, can I give you an example? I just saw 555. One example is someone goes through something tragic, like loss, and they turn that experience into a way to coach and counsel others. Maybe this is sharing an experience, and it somehow is parlayed into like an idea, a new beginning, a business, something that perhaps this person is very strategic in helping you unfold. And I don't know why that felt really specific, but it's an example. So let's see what's going on here. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to look at them. Leo, you first. Let's get the energy that you are bringing to whatever this situation is. Okay, I just heard, and you're changing their life. Whew. Okay, so you may be more of a significant presence for them than you expected. You know, the divine, I'm telling you, the divine just has a way of putting people right where they need to be, right at the right time. I mean, those synchronicities happen all the time. Soulmates who are meant to find each other will. Your energy, Leo. I'm hearing 3 more. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Yes, look at this. There's something you do together, you build together. 3 of Pentacles. This could be a creative idea that takes off. It could be that this person or you help them in some way. I just heard architecting your future. Of course, this is depicting someone who's being creative. Looks like a church or some old structure. Could be significant. Okay, so let's look at your energy. The Ace of Cups, the 7 of Wands, oopsie, the 6 of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Magician. I'm getting a really interesting energy from you, Leo. It feels like maybe at first glance, this person could seem to bring a sense of, you know, newness, something refreshing. And I feel like you're resisting it. You might be like, no, I've got this. I want to do this on my own. I have this creative endeavor, and I'm going to do this, you know, maybe by myself. There is, I just saw 911. There could be an energy that you're embodying at this time, which is so super focused on something that you want to do that maybe you don't see you need to create space for someone who can augment that or support you in some way. You may be a little bit proud, like, no, I've got this. Your energy may be one of super, like confidence. And maybe this person's drawn to that. Okay, I want to look at their energy. We're going to get an overarching energy for you first to see how you're approaching this connection. What is Leo's overarching energy around this connection? Okay, interesting. We have healing. And I'm now looking at this victim mentality, this broken heart. You may bring a very soothing energy to this person. Beyond illusion. There is clearly, this is the judgment energy, which is really about a decision that is made, but I feel like it's an informed decision. I'm also getting that maybe you're trying to see this clearly beyond illusion. And I feel like you're trying to tap into your intuition about this person. Maybe they see you as someone who's very, discerning, a good decision maker. I just saw 1111. Wow, the numbers, synchronicities. And adventure. This could be a little bit of the unknown. Do I do this? Is this being misrepresented? So I'm getting this Seven of Wands energy for you, like, really? Now, if you feel like you have a really big idea and you're like, listen, I am so certain about this. I've done the research around it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I can do with this. If this is about something you're creating, you're manifesting, then maybe you're dealing with a naysayer who's like, no, I don't know. And you're like, no, this idea has merit. Look at this. I'll show you. And you're pretty confident about that. So it could be read a few ways. Bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups. Okay, wow. Let's look at your person, new deck. This person, I said your person, for some of you, maybe it is, a love relationship. I'm getting maybe a 50-50 vibe. For some of you, it's love. For others of you, this is a big personality entering your life. You could be the big personality. That would be very Leo, right? All right, let's see their energy. What energy is this person bringing to you? Oh, shoot, that's like way too many cards. We'll look at them. King of Wands, Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles. I want to put them back. It's too many. I want to get a little better idea and with some clarity. Okay, their first card, the Four of Pentacles. That came out before the that came out before the deluge. The Tower at the bottom of the deck. Wow, they're coming up Magician reverse. Now, I'm also guided to say, remember that these can be thoughts about the other individual, okay? The Moon, they don't, there's something that they don't trust. Seven of Cups, 10 of Swords, Magician reverse, Moon. There could be a hidden intention or the fear of that. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups, the Lovers. I just want you to see your energy and be reminded of that. Okay. I heard sweet talker, so I don't know if there are some intentions about this person or some things that they have to share with you or are trying to convey to you, but there's a certain sense of, well, like if I play all these cards right now, I might come across as, I don't know, a hoser. I heard a hoser. That's hysterical. So I think this person is trying to have clarity. There is an idea, Ace of Wands, there is an idea that you or this person have and has. And I feel like with their energy, they don't want to show you or play all those cards right up front. Now, is it that they have a hidden motivation? Are they manipulative? Are they strategic? I'm not getting it's in a bad way. That's my gut. I mean, if what this is someone who's charming in all the right ways, but they play you or mess around with you, I don't know that this is representing that. So it feels to me like what they want to offer or the gesture they want to make is a big decision. I feel like there is something motivating them in a good way. And it could be that there's something you present that they like. They see you as capable, and maybe they see themselves as, I haven't been able to pull that rabbit out of a hat. I could use Leo's help with that. So they have a pretty big decision to make. And I think in turn, your decision is, do I trust this? Do I do this? Do I go for it? So let's look at their overarching energy. Let's synthesize their energy into, I don't know, however many cards want to show up. This person coming into Leo's life, this significant individual. You may just simply provide solutions for one another, but you go about it in different ways. Leo, you may be like, I've got this, and you have the confidence, right, to just pull it off. And this person is like, how the heck did they do that? I have to, use my charm or something. Okay. Bottom of the deck, morality. Ooh, okay. There's 4 cards here. The 2 of Cups. Maturity. Clinging to the past. And celebration, the 3 of Cups. Leo, I feel like this person is someone who is an active participant in whatever this is. Now, 2 of Cups, this could be someone who is very supportive, very kind, could be older, maturity. And I'm sort of getting that this person may have been burned in the past. So the approach they take with you is one of like cautious optimism. If this is their energy, victim mentality and broken heart, I feel like they have been there, done that. And whatever you are cultivating together, whatever you're doing together, I feel like it could be big if only you just let it. So maybe what's going on here is like the need to trust, the need to take a leap. Now, if this is in matters of the heart, there could be a significant decision about choosing you. I feel like this is more the greater good kind of energy. I do. So why did this person come into your life? What is the purpose of this connection? And I really want to be very choosy. Yeah, I'm going to get out the Psychic Tarot. Why is this person in your life? What is this about? Wow. I'm just getting power couple energy with this. Are you showing this person like what's in your arsenal of capabilities? This is big, you guys. See, it's not just, you know, somebody who winks at you on the other side of the room. I'm not trying to trivialize love, but this is big. There's something you are creating together. I shuffled and I don't know why, but look at that, the Six of Pentacles. You might contribute to something on a grander scale. Victory and success. Three of Cups, rejoice and celebration. Is this a business? Wow, intuition, the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, and we have a Tower. This could be something very spiritual. It could be that your intuition is very heightened. I'm looking at how this magician has this white ring around his crown. Yes. And this Empress is also just like, I don't know, there's this power couple. I'm using that term kind of loosely, power couple energy. So what are you doing together? What are you doing together? Okay, this could be something that requires travel. It's interesting because my vision was of two cars heading toward this building or motel in the middle of nowhere. They are part of your tribe. You might have an immediate kinship with this person. Exchanging gifts. You bring something to the table, they bring something to the table. They are a little more reluctant, and you're like, let me at it, let me dive in, right? Six of Wands. You may build on something that is really successful. Deep knowing, blessed. Trust this. Whatever, yeah, that's a discernment energy, Queen of Swords. Whatever you feel, I feel like Spirit is saying, I feel like I want to give you more details, but it's going to be different for everybody. But like I do feel this powerhouse, power couple energy. And I just saw 2222. Let's see how this is going to fare. How will this work out? Okay. Take time to breathe out. You and your loved ones are safe. Interesting. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Why do I feel... For some of you, the hardship that was experienced, you or them, it is about helping one another or helping yourself, helping others get to a better place. I don't know what I'm getting with that, but it's significant. Your commitment is being tested. There's something you feel you need to do, or you're being compelled to act upon, put into motion. And, you know, if this is about you're being given something and you need to recognize it, and it is maybe a solution for you, a problem-solving, you know, situation for you, and you need to like go for it or grasp it or say yes. It could be that this person is brought into your life to help you see that, or to put something into motion. I'm really kind of drawn to this bottom deck energy from when we shuffled your cards. They're here to help you in some respect. Maybe don't fight it, just accept it. And maybe the two of you are being kind of challenged to look outside the box. Okay, let's get some guidance for you. Challenges ahead. This has potential. Wow. My gosh, these are flying. Focus on your goals. Bottom of the deck, right now. So you may meet right now. There might be, again, past, present, future. You may already know this person. There is something to build upon. Yeah, Spirit is saying this is significant. All right. I'm going to leave it there because I could explore many different avenues, but I don't need to. Just know that you and this person, though you may come at things very differently, your goal is the same. And maybe this victim mentality, because this person is depicted all by themselves. There could be something you're like, shoot, I can't do this alone. I need help. And Spirit delivers you this person. And maybe you have a mission and this person comes in to help you fulfill that mission. And boom, like a partnership is formed and you can unfurl this idea that you have. But this is about equal effort, exchanging gifts, what you put in, what they put in, and how it pans out. And frankly, milk and honey looks pretty good. So Leo, very interesting reading, but I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next set of videos. Take care.